we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Welcome to Elko Park for this NPL Victoria clash, which sees North Geelong hosting South Melbourne. It's round 21 and two sides with very different stories in 2017. South Melbourne challenging for top spot and looking to defend their championship from last year, while North Geelong are struggling against relegation and getting desperately close to the end of the season. Both sides with different motivations. Let's see how they match up this afternoon. Stevanya pumping that one long. Long ball, probably not a bad option. The middle of Elko Park, a little bit scratchy at the moment. There's an opportunity here if the ball can be played through. Chance for Anderson on the right foot. Anderson shot, and eventually it's actually been turned behind there by Reganovic. He didn't look to have struck it that sweetly, but Reganovic having to get down to his left to put it wide for a corner. Epifano comes, edge of the box. Epifano's touched too heavy initially. Now Townley's taken it away. Played forward. Oh, Adams has slipped over. Anderson's through. Reganovic comes. Anderson goes past and he scored. And North Geelong, against the odds, have opened the scoring here. The home crowd getting behind them. They're very excited. Anderson, it was an excellent finish. He read it nicely. Cleverly went past Reganovic, who charged out quickly to try and shut him down. And North Geelong taking the first opportunity of the game here. Konstantinides could do nothing but watch as it flew past him into the back of the net. That one going long, and Foschini eventually gets it away. Clever flick there by Lujic. Now Schroen, that's a great ball. Epifano, he's onside, one-on-one. Epifano has hit back. South Melbourne back on level terms after just a couple of minutes. Cool, calm and collected by Nick Epifano there, one-on-one with the keeper. He had a long time to think about it. He picked his spot. He did it really nicely. It was a long ball initially. Lujic, that was a nice touch there. Schroen knew what he wanted to do, timed it perfectly, clearly onside. Epifano through one-on-one. Stevanya came, but he couldn't keep that one out. Nick Epifano into the back of the net. And South Melbourne really needed that one because North Geelong surprising them early with that first goal, just the kind of thing to wrong foot South, but they're back on level terms. Exciting opening 10 minutes here. Pavlu contests again there. He's done quite well against Cello. He's won it and he's won his own ball back a second time. He needs an option. He gets one in Schroen, who gives it straight back to him. Nice 1-2. Ball played into the centre from Pavlu to Epifano. The shot deflected wide. South looking to put a 1-2 punch in there and take the lead away from North Geelong. Daly standing over the corner. Delivers that high. Chance. Konstantinides. It's safe, but it's gone in. Scrambled in off the line. It looks like Schroen with the final touch. Konstantinides' initial header. He had a lot of space to put that one across. It was staved by Stevanya, but it looks like it's fallen straight down to Marcus Schroen. We'll see from the replay here behind the goals. Well, there's a lot of space there for Konstantinides, basically unmarked, puts the header in. Stevanya sees it, does pretty nicely, but Marcus Schroen, he didn't have any time to think about it. He didn't need to because basically it fell straight to him and he couldn't miss. Daly uses the body, gets onto the left foot. Jesse Daly striking that ball quite well. The height was good, but just a little bit wide of that upright. Now the man down behind play, but they've taken the free kick quickly here. Might be a good option because the shot coming in from range by Cello. The move was the right one, but he wasn't going to catch Reganovic from there. Long ball played forward again. Anderson gets to it. First opportunity maybe. Oh, Vidanoski, he had the opportunity, put it straight into Nikola Reganovic there. Some cries perhaps for a penalty from the crowd there, but I don't think there was anything in it. It looked like Reganovic just came out and won the ball here. You'll see Vidanoski did well to reach it. Reganovic, well, that's a nice clean save there. Referee quite correct to wave play on. Daly's corner, high. Konstantinides again, unmarked this time. Puts the shot in, saved by Stevanya. But North Geelong need to do something about Konstantinides at that far post. Daly's ball played in for Lujic. It was a lovely cross. It found the big striker, but the big striker couldn't quite find the touch to get the back of the net. Norton's throw. And that's somewhat of a clearance there by Long. Gets a second go at it. Oh, he's done it quite poorly here. He's given it straight to Matthew Miller. Too much space for Miller to Schroen. 3-1 South Melbourne. Marcus Schroen with a nice finish across the body of the keeper. That's exactly what North Geelong didn't need, exactly what South Melbourne wanted. Just a few minutes into this second half, it was a really poor bit of defensive work there by Long. He had a second attempt to clear it, could only put it straight back down to Matthew Miller, who spotted Schroen with enough space to tee that shot up. He did that really well. He didn't overhit it. He just placed it into the back of the net, put it past the keeper. Exactly the kind of shot you need from that position. That's just well taken. South Melbourne, they're good for their 3-1 lead. And at the moment, that may be enough to put North Geelong out of the contest. Charging forward here, and an opportunity maybe. North Geelong looking to hit back, but they won't do it with shots like that. Reganovic easily gloving that. Cicello trying to pick out a teammate. No, unfortunately, it ends up at the feet of Epifano. Quick ball forward. A little bit floaty. Lujic, he'll get there first. Time for South Melbourne to get some numbers forward. Daly looks up. He's got Schroen in an acre of space. Schroen almost where he scored from before. And he nearly did it again. This time it was Stefania getting the arm up to palm that one over the top. And it was a well-hit shot by Marcus Schroen, maybe a little bit either side, and it would have been a goal. We'll see here, he had time to tee it up once again. You can't give him that much space. You can't give anyone that much space. Credit to Stefania, it was straight at him, but he did manage to get the arm up quickly to palm it over. Anderson's throw, easy. Opportunity on the right foot, easy off the post, and wide and away. And North Geelong, that might have been an opportunity to make something out of this game, but the luck just not going their way. It sat up for easy on the right foot, bang off the base of the post, and somehow misses his teammate by 6 inches, and luck just doesn't always go your way. Epifano from that long ball from Reganovic, that's just an enormous amount of space for him at the back. Real defensive problems for North Geelong today. That ball played in opportunity. Lujic gets a second crack. Lujic, it'll fall straight down for Schroen. Well, there you go. At one end, it's off the post and out. At the other end, it falls straight to Marcus Schroen, who taps home from a couple of metres out. And that is his first hat-trick in blue and white. Outstanding effort by him. The third goal might not be a classic, but he's put in a great performance today. Worked hard, and he certainly got the goals he deserved. The ball played in there, failed clearance initially, straight to Milos Lujic, who looked like he was certain to score from close range. Well, how's that for unlucky? He's put it straight into the face of a defender. Poor old Stefania in goals. What's he supposed to do about that? Can do nothing but watch Marcus Schroen run and tap it in. First substitution for South Melbourne. A rest for big Milos Lujic up front. On comes Stefan Zinni to see it out. Daly going flat and relatively short this time. Epifano, space for a shot. Can't keep that one down, but all the pressure going South Melbourne's way at the moment. Konstantinides. Been pretty handy up forward today from set pieces, KK. Now sets a play for maybe another goal going forward. They'd love a fifth South Melbourne. Really stamp their authority on this game. Epifano, shot charged down. Epifano again, shot deflected, this time at Stefania. And he gloves that one comfortably. Matthew Miller makes his way to the bench. On comes Timmy Marler, shoring things up at the back to see out the game. Looking up is Marler. Foschini's moved into the middle, so a slight change in formation. It's a good run here by Matthew Foschini. Been at the back for the last few weeks. He enjoys getting forward, though. Jesse Daly puts the cross in. He wants Zinni. He'll get Zinni, and eventually he'll get Foschini, who scores! Matthew Foschini back in the midfield, charges away to celebrate there with assistant coach Sasha Coleman, and the boys are really getting around him. His first goal for South Melbourne, and hasn't he loved that? He's had chances, he's come close a few times, but this time he's found the back of the net. Well, he was never going to let anyone else have that. It was a nice play. In fairness, he made the goal initially. Good ball for Daly. Daly definitely looking for Zinni here. Well, once again, it's a failed clearance attempt, really. It just fell straight into the path of Matthew Foschini, edge of the 6-yard box, and that was only ever goal-bound once he saw his chance there. You do have to feel for Stefania in goals. He's not really been helped out terribly by his defence today. Another opportunity for a South player from close range. Final substitution has been made by South Melbourne. Buddy Hasoli coming on for Nick Epifano. And Hasoli, well, he started this move going forward. An opportunity maybe on the right-hand side. This time played in low by Foschini. Opportunity now. Chance for Hasoli on the right foot. Couldn't get the balance. Couldn't get the power behind the shot. Looking up and flicking that back into the middle, where Schroen rises to meet the bouncing ball. Hasoli flicks it high towards Zinni. Zinni's got time. He's got space, and he's got a man running. Uses Norton. Norton's low cross. Foschini! How, oh how as he missed that. Matthew Foschini, basically already in the goals, has somehow put it over the bar. And I dare suggest if he hadn't scored a few minutes earlier, he'd probably wouldn't have that smile on his face. Well, he was about 3 metres from goal. The cross was right onto his head, maybe just a little bit too fast for him, and he's put it over the bar. Charging forward in the hope of maybe salvaging something here, North Geelong, but the referee has decided to bring it to a close. In the end, a 5-1 win to South Melbourne. Probably a deserved scoreline. North Geelong a little bit shaky in defence a few times, maybe a little bit lucky on a couple of the goals South, but they definitely had the weight of possession and the weight of chances. Important win going into the last few weeks of the season, hopefully building their confidence, and Marcus Schroen definitely a man of the match with that hat-trick.
Well, Marcus Schroen, the crucial man today after being benched last week, comes back into the side, man of the match, a hat-trick performance and an assist too. Congratulations. And did you do anything special to prepare this week?
No, I just went about my normal business. Yeah, it's been a little bit up and down, but the team's doing really well. As you said, only probably one loss in the last 16 games or so in the league, and yeah, building some good momentum going into finals.
And we talk about that loss, and we hate to use the term, but maybe the loss we had to have, but we were agonisingly close against Gully and just fell short. So sometimes that's the wake-up call a side needs to make sure they don't become complacent after a lengthy run of wins.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit of a blessing in disguise, even though we want to win every game. Kind of got knocked off the top of the ladder, and the minor championship's something that we want to win as well. So hopefully we can put a few wins together like we did on our last run and finish on top.
Let's talk about your own game. A beautiful hat-trick. Second goal was a really nice finish with your left foot, but were you taking a page out of the Milos Lujic book of scoring from close range, or what we might call Johnny on the spot goals? Because there was some good positioning, let's say that.
Yeah, I might have been a South a bit too long with sticking around Milos at training. But no, if the goals go in, whichever way that happens, yeah, it's a good thing.
How's the mood around the camp? We're playing some pretty good football, but the real test is yet to come.
Yeah, the boys are buzzing. Got some really exciting games coming up too. These are the games that you want to play on Foxtel, Fox Sports, in the FFA Cup, and coming into finals. These are where the trophies are won. So boys are buzzing, up and about, and really looking forward to it.
Well, I've got Matt Foschini here with me, and he's finally off the mark for South Melbourne. Congratulations on your first goal and a pretty good win too.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, finally nice to break the duck. It's been almost 2 years, and boys been giving me a bit of training and all that I'm never going to score, so it was nice to get one. I celebrated like we bloody won the World Cup, so it was good. I owed Sasha a hug. He's been caning me the last couple of weeks, so I finally ran over to him, but more importantly, got the win, and scoring a goal is always nice.
You made your mark for South last year as a central midfielder, defensive midfielder. You've shifted to right back this season, which seems to be a double win because you played really well there, and it's allowed Epifano to go into your old role where he seems to have settled nicely. So we've gone from not sure what our best 11 is earlier in the year to keeping guys like Timmy Marler, Michael Eager out of the side. So obviously really good to have those options and that depth.
Yeah, exactly. Competition for spots is always important. I mean, you don't want to have people become complacent and just know they're going to play week in, week out. So we're all playing well. Look, I'm happy to play out on the right. We've got Luki Pavlu's been fantastic. I mean, he's had to bide his time a little bit, and now he's got his opportunity and he's taken it with both hands. So look, I'm happy doing a job out on the right, and if the team wins, that's all I care about. I can play anywhere, goalkeeper, it doesn't matter. As long as we win, that's all that matters.
You can play anywhere, but mate, I have to ask you, do you like playing on the attacking goal line? Because I have to say, I thought you had that one, and you somehow managed not to.
Oh, mate, the sun was in my eyes. It is what it is. One was enough. I didn't want to get greedy. Probably should have buried that last one, but it happens.
Hey, if Milos can do it, anyone can.
Well, that's it. And just quick shout out to Zin. He told me to say that was an assist from him for the goal. So well done, Zin. Got an assist. Impact off the bench, mate.